Hello guys, as I promised before, I will do the review of a unit. So this time I'm going to do a review for Fei and Fang. So let's start and just click that. Okay, it's connecting, it's taking some time here. Alright, so here we go. We're looking at Fei and Fang. Alright, the great thing about Fei and Fang is very rare. Well, to be honest, it's not as rare as how the other units go. The reason I say it's rare is because the unit itself, how to make the Fei and Fang together itself is yeah, it's complicated. You need to get Fang first, summon unit from the 3 gem summons, which is the cheaper one, and I believe it was limited, so she won't appear all the time, but I don't know. Anyway, the unit is limited for the Valentine event, so basically if you have them during the Valentine, it will be very good for you. The evolution itself needed another unit, which is Fei. Fei is a free unit from the Vortex dungeon that you can find. Every day he's there, so you can find him, you can farm him. Once you have Fei and you have Fang ready, you can combine them and they will become a 6-star unit, Fei and Fang. For the Omni, you need to do the following up during the event, which already passed. I hope you guys already finished it. For new players, I don't know, but for older players, you should already finish it up. So they should already be at Omni level. Okay, so this is actually the 3rd unit. Yes, only the 3rd unit from 6 stars to Omni. The first one is the freebies 1/man named Mifune. Second one is Selha. So this is global exclusive, and this is the 3rd one. How good are they? Well, let's take a look at it. Leadership is 40% to all elemental. Well, not so much good. Huge boost BCHC drop rate, spark huge damage, boost drop, and again another 100% spark damage, and a slight damage reduction for 2 turns when BC collected has exceeded certain amount. Oh, well, this is kinda tricky. So the exceeded amount, you need about, let's say, 60 BCs. 60 BCs. So once you collected 60 BCs, that 20% damage reduction will kick in. The slight damage is 20%, so not bad actually. It's just yeah, if you fight against the boss that has some resistance with BCs, this 20% will be hard to kick in. You know, I'd rather have I'd rather take some other leads, even an old school leads like Radon or Arc, that take damage, which is actually better in that case. But again, this is an offensive type of mitigation. Not that bad, it's just not that good either. Anyway, the extra skills. 1 Heart 1 Soul negates elemental damage. Nice. Greatly boosts spark damage for 2 turns when BC collected has exceeded a certain amount. This is about 100%. Yes, according to Wiki, it's 100%. So for themselves, after you get 30 BCs, their spark damage will increase by another 100%, which is cool. They can damage really good. I say they because 2 units. I don't know who should I call it, he or she, but I just call they. Damn. Anyway. And 20% damage reduction after you collect a certain HC, so about 30 HC as well. So yeah, so they are really based on the thing that you collected on the floor. They will having a big problem against those resistance. I'm not kidding. A lot of you know, big boss that can do resist, especially in trials. They probably will have a little bit problem for getting this extra skill to activate. Still remember the no HC drop, you know, debuff, or the no BC drop debuff, and that occurs. What these two can do when that happens. So yeah, it's conditional. Not bad, but once again, it's conditional. Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Anyway, I'll talk about the Brave Burst. Now, the Brave Burst. Okay, this is the only unit that is capable of doing double AoE, which I don't really know how good it is until we get a chance to really see it. Sorry, okay, now the 14 combo is Earth and Water the first time, and then the second one is 10 combo for Earth damage. Again, both of them are striking all your enemies. Hugely boost Spark 130%. Pretty good, not the maximum one. The maximum currently is 150, I believe, or 160, I don't know, but 130 is good enough, I think. After that, considerably boost BCAC drop rate. This is 35%. Yes, 35% is good. And spark damage, restore HP. This one is really good buff. Super Brave Burst, same, double AoE damage. First one is 17 combo, and the second one is 12 combo. And then huge spark damage, same amount. Considerably boost own attack, defense, recovery, which is 100% to self, and this is stackable with any other support buff from unit, any other unit that can increase allies buff will stack with this buff for them, so they actually get the benefit twice. Should be really good for them. And then enormous boost BB Gauge by 10 DCs that will give to everyone, so it's really good for them. They're not really bad, it's just, as I said before, they are kind of conditional. But they have something that I want to check it out by myself. You see, they got two, double AoE. So this kind of interesting to see how they gonna work out. I want to see if the certain buff actually work for both or only one. And the ultimate Brave Burst is Flowing River Surging Earth. That's a kind of cool name, right? Kind of cool name, like watching the Asian drama. They got their ways with names. It's cool. Anyway, 32 massive Earth and Water attack on all foes. You got negate critical, you got negate elemental, boost spark damage 300%. Enormous boost a BCAC drop 100%, so double drop rate, and 100 efficacy, so basically double speed. But unfortunately though, I will say this kind of ultimate Brave Burst basically will not be used in a lot of cases. You will instead use the 75% defending type of ultimate Brave Burst. So I'll say that the ultimate Brave Burst probably not going to be usable. And I'll say this too. This will actually losing in terms of if you go for full damage, because offense you believe will win, but definitely you will use that instead of this one. And defensive, not so much, right? Because this one is different. So I'll say that the ultimate Brave Burst is basically non-usable. In most cases, non-usable. Now, enhancement. Alright. The parameter boost is very solid. Take it. Spark damage. Yep, I think you should if you want to make them a highly damage for themselves. They can actually do that. Special. Now, the enhanced 40% to all parameter leader skill only if you want to make them a leadership. But I'll be honest with you, there are so many units right now that can actually do better leadership, so I will not take it. If I were you, I'll not take it. Not going to chance. Not a chance. And 50% boost attack when BC collected has exceeded a certain amount. Now this is another 30 BCs over there by the way, and it's 30 points, so it's expensive. Don't do that. No. Same with defense, it's also another 30 and 30 AC. 20 HC. So I don't know, but I don't think I'll take it. Only if I get extra points, maybe I can think about it. But nah, I'm not going. Too expensive. Now, I'll instead add status element negation. Now I'll probably take this one instead. Yeah. with the removal at the same time, because that's actually really increase their effectiveness. They actually add something in their repertoire. So yeah, those two probably something that I will take. I'll not enhance anything. And then look, enhance BB boost to BCHC drops another 10%, which make it 45%. Seriously, 35%, 45% are basically almost the same, because once you fight the boss that have resist, they basically have nothing to do anymore. Nothing, not even 100% can save it. So no, don't take it. And then enhance SPB attack, defense, recovery, self boost. Now it's something to think about. Maybe it's better to take that one instead, because that give extra 30% to self. Think about extra 30% to self, 150%, and then you have a boost, an ally boost, 160, 180. You put that together with this 130%, you have 300% boost now. Think about it. So yeah, that is probably what I want to take, not the other two, not the other rest. So what I will say is this one, the last one is good. Status elements is increasing something. The rest are no. Parameter boost okay, spot damage okay, done. That's my opinion. You guys feel free to change whatever it is. Now I want to see their animation, and I want to see something that I want to really check about them. So I'll go to Croissant Hall. By the way, do not forget to do your Frontier Hunter, because I already finished it. I finished it, but I'm not doing more than what they're supposed to do. Okay, I will say no helper, because I want to check out their best at the minimum, you know. Okay, here we go. Begin training. Let's see. Am I hang right now? Alright, so I have 6 enemies and they all dark, which is good. I don't want any extra elemental damage at this point. I just want to see damage. So let's see. Loaded condition for second block. There we go. So here we go. Let me see the first attack. There's a full critical spark, and it can self-spark by the way, so yeah, that's actually really cool, right? Self-spark. And it's a self-spark, cross-spark. Okay, and this is a damage now if you use Super Brave Burst, which is much higher than the Brave Burst because of the 100% own spark damage, and once again they can self-spark. The damage is really high because of that. So because of this, as you guys can see, the spot 6 times, only one number of spot, 860,000 damage. Okay, now what I want to check it out is their Brave Burst power. So as you guys can see here, with the combination of their power, the Super Brave Burst, the first 17 hits is 250% Brave Burst power, and the second one is 300%. Okay, so that total is 550. Now I will add Lara's BB here. Lara's BB doesn't give anything else but Brave Burst power, so there's no additional comfort damage, nothing. So this is all about Fei Fang, and I want to see what's the maximum damage after the buff. Alright, here we go. And the damage now turned into 1,368,000 damage. Now, if you think for a second, that's how much actually it's being added. Is this only being added the 300% Brave Burst on the first one, the 250, or it added on both? In this damage estimation, the damage increased from 860,000 to 1.36 million here, so around 500,000 damage increase. So 500,000 damage increase is not even double the damage, not even doubled. So I can say that maybe, just maybe, it's only increased on either one of the SBB damage. Only the first one, not the second one. Because if we increase in both, means that you will increase by 600%, which basically means that the SBB should have a total damage over more than 1.6 million. Because it's already double, but this is not double, it's not even close to be double. So these Brave Burst, this BB attack only at either on the first one or the second one, but I'm pretty sure it's on the first one. So that's what happens. Okay, that's what happens. So double AoE doesn't really help. It's just add on the first one. Good, but not so good. And by the way, the animation itself, as you guys can see, is not really that bad, right? How about I'll show you once again. Let me just close the lock and let's once again. So strike, 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 strike. Not bad, right? Not bad. They can do it with other different type of animations, and they will do very well with this. They will do very well. Okay, now let's get the hell out of here. So basically, it's very clear that BB attack boost will not increase both, but increase only one of them. Because if you increase both, the damage should actually get higher than this. It must get higher than this because mathematically it's doubled. Mathematically it's doubled, so the damage should be higher, much higher. But I didn't see that. I mean, 250 and 300 is 550, right? 550. So they only add that 300 probably on the first one, or maybe after the whole total they add 300. So the total is 850. Not bad, but not so good either. Anyway, so it's very clear that the this Brave Burst AoE and the Super Brave Burst AoE give absolutely not much of a change in terms of damage when you actually give buffs, because the second one doesn't get anything much, only the first one that gets something, or maybe the second one. That's all I can see from them. So I'll be honest here, the whole idea of splitting this Brave Burst for both of them, splitting, and they do split it, is basically just giving them a chance to do self-spark. So maybe that's the whole idea, giving them a chance to do some self-spark, which is good, but you can only spark like one spark or 2 sparks. I don't know about iOS, I don't know about any other Android, whether how good they are in sparking together, you know, self-spark, but from all I can see, I can only see one time, so not that cool, I guess. Not that cool. So what I can say about this Fei and Fang, how good is this unit? This unit is pretty good. This unit is pretty good. This unit is good for a lot of other things, a lot. Well, probably say a 50-50 chance between great and good. It will not become awesome, unfortunately guys, it will not become awesome, but it's between great and good, because you will have to mix them along with other units as usual, but at the same time you will have to think whether they will become your main sparkers, main damager, or just plain buff, a buffer or cleanser, because they can deal big damage. It's just they do not really know how to control the crowd, as in they only know how to do it for themselves. It's very unfortunate though, very unfortunate, but still they are a rare unit, good unit, might as well have one before, you know, you never get any more. Anyway guys, this is what I can tell you about Fei and Fang. I hope you actually get the idea of how to interact with Fei and Fang and probably fit them in the squad. Once again, I say they are not really that good for leadership. You probably will not enjoy their leadership. You probably enjoy other leadership instead. So no, probably no for the leadership. But both of them as a subunit is actually pretty good, unless you already have a better unit, like better spark unit, better spark power unit. Then you probably will use Fei Fang for fun. But they will actually be able to help you in some specific content, like Frontier Gate. And now some specific Frontier Gate, I don't know, in the future you will probably see this. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I think this is enough to understand about Fei Fang. I will talk about their daughter in my next video. Fang will get to the spotlight next. And who is Fang? Fang is this one. Oh, sorry, not Gaston. Fang is this one. She's next. See you guys later.